to go through an exercise that will help you improve your push-up test. We'll be using the bench press as a exercise that would help because it uses the same primary movers that you would use in the push-up test. So the bench press uses the pectoralis major, the anterior deltoid, shoulder, and then it'll also focus on the triceps. And so all of those muscle groups are seen in the push-up. And so this is just a different variation where you can hit those same muscle groups, increase size and strength. And so we'll start with this exercise. And for this exercise, first thing is grip and getting yourself oriented right with the bar. And so biggest thing right here is the way to orient yourself properly is you want to make sure when you're at the bottom, your arms form that perfect 90-degree angle, that L shape. And so when I see myself right here, I want to come back up and like align myself in that same type of manner, like right about here is where I would grab the bar. And there's also markings on the bar to help dictate where you would as measuring points. And so from right here, that's about where I want to grab the bar. I know for a fact that it's this like little ring right here. And then one thing that is not really thought of when bench pressing is activating your back. And you'll see when I get back down, but when you activate your shoulder blades, you're not using them as help to use this lift, but when you activate them, it's kind of just like bracing your core and getting everything tight for this lift. So find your grip, get up, and then there's a difference between my back not activated like this. It's just like my arms are the only thing holding up versus my shoulder blades in it and I'm holding it up like this. So now that we're in this position, make sure your heel's on the ground. And when you want to come down, you want to bring the bar just about midline, probably about nipple line on your chest. And then from here, you're going to want especially down here, you really feel how your back is activated and your scaps are just pulled back. And then from here, push through, push up to the sky, push straight up. Don't push at an angle where it's like up here or forward. Push straight up, come back down. And some cues for this one, for breathing wise, you're gonna want to hold your breath on the way down and then exhale on the way up. And some common mistakes for this one is, people try to lift their legs up the ground, and I think that helps them get more power. And then make sure that you come down on that midline. If you come too far forward, if you come in this position, if you come down too far up towards your neck, it can really hurt your shoulder. And then same thing if you come too far down. You want to come down on that midline, really help make sure you're activating the chest, and that's the biggest muscle in this exercise. So you want to use that muscle and not rely on your shoulder muscles, which are smaller and not as strong. And so for this exercise, make sure your back is activated. You come down slowly in a controlled motion. Shoot up with the elbows, fist to the sky, heels on the ground, and make sure your breathing is intact. If obviously if this is too hard, then we can perform some incline push-ups, some decline push-ups. And if this is too easy, obviously we can add weight, go into incline or dumbbell. But this should help you perform better in your push-up test.